And welcome back to our coverage of the semifinals of 1999 Pro Tour Los Angeles. I'm Brian Weissman. I'm here with Chris Pakula, and we're about to watch our first semifinal match between fellow Team Dead Guy members Worth Wollpert and Jon Finkel. Chris, tell us about their decks.
Jon Finkel's playing a solid blue-white deck. Mainly plans to win with flyers. Worth is playing a big creature red-green deck that wins with cards like Outmaneuver and or just having creatures too large for you to block, I suppose. He has multiple Blanchwood Tree Folks, a Winding Worm, has Elvish Herder to give them trample. He also has a main deck Scald, which is kind of a way to win against Jon. Jon's got... Jon only has 6 islands in his deck, unfortunately, for Worth. He has 2 Drifting Meadows and Remote Isle. For a second, I only thought he had 13 lands.
At the beginning of this game, Worth took a mulligan playing first. Hasn't done anything until turn 3. Finkel's already put the pressure on with Cathodian and Opal Gargoyle. Worth has 2 mountains, 2 forests.
I need that.
Great draw.
Worth has Steam Blast in his hand, which is quite good against Jon.
Casts a runner to activate the Gargoyle. Finkel has Plains, Pendeldrake, Pendrel Flux. Attacks for 5. Cathodian dies. Finkel takes 3 damage. Worth takes 2. Finkel's at 17. Worth's at 18.
Here comes the Drake.
Pendeldrake comes down. Worth goes Hopping Automaton.
Well, Hoppy can get up there and block something.
Yeah, life totals right now. Finkel at 18, or Finkel at 17, Worth at 18.
That's what I love about Cathodian. Somehow Jon's losing the race.
Destroys
there goes the Drake.
Pendeldrake. Go on taps, draws.
16.
Worth takes 2 more, going down to 16.
There's a Rewind, which is pretty good against Worth's deck.
So this Steam Blast is going to hurt.
Yep, this Steam Blast is going to do some damage to Jon Finkel.
Yuck. Wish he had Redeem in hand.
Yeah, Redeem would have been pretty amazing right there.
Steam Blast kills both those creatures. Worth goes down to 14, Finkel to 15.
Second. Yep.
Finkel cycles, draws another Opal Gargoyle.
Finkel does have 3 Opal Gargoyles that he just picked up without us even really noticing that much in the draft.
Yeah.
There's a page.
There's 2 more creatures. So what do you think? Will the Worm come down next turn? Or is he going to wait and play the runner first?
It's probably worth it just to get the Worm out.
And just start attacking. Yep, here it comes. Winding Worm.
Pendrel Flux is going to
be good. MVP right here.
Be a problem for the Winding Worm.
Flappity over for 3. 11.
Worth takes 3, going to 11.
Your turn.
Cast Pendrel Flux. Momentarily on the Winding Worm.
Ooh, they let him get away with putting the Winding Worm in the graveyard on Jon's turn.
That was dark.
I think it's a match loss for Jon Finkel.
Banishing. Well, Worth can draw 2 creatures here.
And there's Hoppy.
It's just a race. Both players with no cards in hand almost.
Jon draws another blue mana. Worth's going to be in trouble.
Not really though. It's 5 for 3. Draws Somnivore. Ooh.
That's also could put
brutal.
Worth in trouble. So the second blue mana just got worse for Worth.
All right, so Finkel now needs to decide: go on the offensive, or hang back and wait to draw the blue mana for Somnivore. Ah, there's the answer.
Well, you're not blocking. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Okay, Worth takes 3 more. Takes him to 8.
I mean, Jon can't really block.
2.
Worth draws a forest. Attacks for 5. Finkel goes to 10. Life totals are 8 to 10. Finkel on taps and draws. Another Plains. How bad does he need a second island? Yeah, he did cycle remote. No.
Yeah,
no,
he did. He did. Definitely did.
Yeah, he did. Ow.
I don't think you can really call that a mistake. He does only have 7 blue, though.
Yeah, that is a big issue. And he has Rewind and the Somnivore in his hand, in his deck. How much pressure was he under when he cycled? I guess he cycled after the Steam Blast. It was right after the Steam Blast. Or still drawing land.
3.
Okay, so all you can do is attack with the runner here. So Finkel's just hedging here, going on defense.
I think attack with runner is a fine play.
Or could he do double block? Think he might do that? Just to stay high on life. Hope to draw an island next turn.
You can double block and make the Gargo a 3/3. And the page doesn't die.
Yeah. That's a fine play.
Attack.
Unless Finkel doesn't see it.
Just 2 o'clock. Yep. I'll make it 3. Yep. Damage dealing. Sure. Great.
Okay. So Finkel stabilizes the situation a little bit.
Oh.
Draw an island.
Who's the
win
better
again.
flyer now?
Pacifism.
Oh, Hoppy.
Not bad at all.
Poor Hoppy.
You think he'll cast it?
That first pick Hoppy has been amazing. I don't think you're ever happy about pacifying Hopping Automaton. It's got to be
Worth
done.
it though. Attack for 1.
7.
Wollpert down to 7.
Yeah.
Wollpert draws another land.
Jeez.
Land's just piling up over there. He's only drawn about 5 spells this
That's
game.
an island.
Oh boy. Yeah, Wollpert's drawn a total of 1, 2, 3, 4,
Worth
5,
needs to draw
5
Heat
spells.
Ray. That's
5
not
spells
Heat
this
Ray.
game. That's not going to help at all.
Turn late.
Oh, the game's over. He's got Rewind and Somnophore.
Yeah, the rewind kind of.
Doesn't matter. He's not going to even cast that.
Yeah.
That's it. Wollpert down to 3 life. Yep, game over. All right, so Finkel takes first game.
That's what I get for cycling that remote island.
Yeah, he mentioned it. Finkel just mentioned recycling the remote islands being a mistake.
Hey.
To give you an update on the Steve OMS versus Terry Lau match. On last check, Steve OMS, they were still in game 1. OMS is at 16, Lau at 19.
I'll keep. So what?
John gets 2 planes and a cycler, so that's a keeper.
Good hand, actually. Gargoyle. Yeah, John's deck's very good for blue-white. Most of the time, blue-white's pretty slow, and his deck can operate on just 2 land, which was critical, actually, in his last match where his opponent, Bui, cast Argothian Worms against him in 3 of the 4 games, and he was able to just sit there at 2 land and dominate.
Your turn.
So that Disciples might get played here.
Pretty fast draw here.
Yeah, it was going to get bad kind of fast.
He's not going to cast Squire.
Yep. Your turn.
Better than Squire, I guess. Opal Gargoyle comes down.
3.
Well, maybe these 2 creatures will go all the way. Whatever John plays next turn gets Heat Raid. Worth comes over again.
An island. Right on schedule. That doesn't get heat.
That won't get Heat Raid.
No heat ray on that guy.
That's a... Oh, boy.
Worth's climbing up to Winding Worm range again, but there's 2 pacifisms in John's hand. So it blocks.
Yeah, 2 pacifism, 2 Pentroflux is pretty tough on Worth's deck.
Draw
He has a
land.
Hush and a Lyris.
There's Drifting Meadow. Play it or cycle it. He's got Catalog. What do you think? You can probably Catalog for a land, or even cycle it for a land.
I'd rather Catalog than cycle right now.
Okay.
Okay, he does play.
Your turn.
Another Heat Ray.
Heat Ray attack for 1.
Not too productive. All right, Treepo comes down. That'll activate the Gargoyle.
You don't think the Herder could have went all the way?
I don't think so. Certainly not giving his hand.
2 pacifisms is really bad. Although if then Worth draws the Hush when John's tapped out, the game changes, so.
I saw that before. Gambling to draw a land here. Does not get it. Discard Rewind. Yeah. Wow, he's really hoping to draw a land there.
John's hand's very good.
He's going to take some damage. Attack.
Oh, sorry, you're not done. I'm thinking I'm going to nudge to
Hang back with the page.
Your turn.
Okay, life totals are Worth 18. Finkel at 15.
Worth wants to draw a Hush.
Worth Mana Severance to 5 land again.
Okay.
Smash.
11.
Finkel takes 4, going down to 11. So Swine or Winding Worm now?
Probably Swine.
Swine comes
He
out.
wants to be able to Heat Ray next turn.
Yeah. You can see 2 pacifisms. I guess you can just put the Drake down. The Drake stops the Swine. Pendulflux.
It's essentially 3 pacifisms now.
Yeah. Bunch of stuff to consider.
Oh, Jon's hand is very good.
It is just an issue of surviving long enough to be able to use it all. Pacifies the tree. Pendle fluxes the swine.
Your turn.
Pretty good.
Sure.
Oh. So Worth lets
And he
it
wants
die.
the worm.
Yeah, he wants the worm.
Jon casting Pendle Flux makes it look like he
How many
doesn't
cards?
have another pacifism, I guess.
There's a
Ooh.
Lyrist. That's a problem.
So now Worth could just cast Lyrist and Heat Ray one of the flyers. Or both the flyers. No, he doesn't have quite that much mana.
What do you think? Just throw it on the worm?
Remember back in the days when Heat Ray used to damage people? You'd just get
Yeah, I
a
know.
red and X, it was common. Think that would change this game any?
A little. Take 4, take 5. All right, he burns up the gargoyle. You agree with that, Chris?
Huh?
Rather than casting the worm?
Yeah.
Stop the bleeding for a little while.
I mean, you're getting damage back in the form of Tree Folk.
Yeah.
You're not taking the risk of getting wrecked by something like Rescind or Exhaustion, which I don't even know if Jon has. I don't.
Just a
He
cycling
doesn't
land
actually
going
have
on.
any of that. But. I mean, I think if the game goes longer, I'm not even sure it helps Jon.
Yep.
Versus
This is
helping
Pendle
Worth.
dig.
How
So
many cards?
Wollpert down to 14, I think.
Now the Pendle Drake gets Heat
Is it
Raid
15?
2.
Snag.
Well,
See, I would just Heat Ray and attack for 5.
Yeah, might as well. He wants to cast a worm.
your turn.
That's tough to deal with.
Yeah, Worth has large creatures.
He's got pacifism.
Right, but that only stops one of the large creatures.
Mentor to mess around with. It's getting kind of low, though. Mentor's not so good with the Elvish Herder in play.
Very, very true. You know, the Herder's been
MVP, I know.
MVP.
Incredible.
Yep.
It's so goofy. You never really want to play that creature, but sometimes it's so good. It's really good against
I
blue-white.
actually play it all the time.
It's fantastic
Okay.
against
So-
blue-white. Okay, so he can double block and kill the tree.
One card, right?
He can get a good deal against the tree with
He
the
can
because
double
of the
block
page,
and
yeah.
get Heat Raid,
Oh, yeah.
which is a great deal for Worth and not a very good deal
Quiet.
for Jon.
It looks like he's going to try it anyway because
You
he
have
hung
one
back
as
with
well?
the Drake. He has to. He's just too low in life.
Worth Heat Ray first.
Here it comes.
Tree brings it, so Jon knows something's up.
That's going to be game,
Okay.
probably.
Make him a 3/3.
Wreck you.
This is pretty
One
simple.
island untapped. Mm-hmm.
Cast Intervene. Oh, wait. That's in the other set.
Ready for a 3.
All right, so both those guys die to the heat ray.
So take one.
Tramples, too.
Okay.
Finkel down to 6. It's probably over
Your
here.
turn.
What can he draw? Draws Fog Bank. No, it's no good, though. It's no good. Elvish Herder again.
Elvish Herder's the greatest card of all time. I would draft it over Midsummer Revel, Albino Troll, and Blanchwood Tree Folk.
Okay. Well. 2.
Why didn't he pump? Oh, he can't pump the Fog Bank. Yeah, doesn't make a difference. Finkel draws. Cycle Drifting Meadow. Draw. What's that? Realist. Game over. All right, so Worth wins game 2. All right, we're about to start game 4 of the Wollpert-Finkel match. Right now, Jon Finkel is leading 2-1.
Yeah.
Worth will probably be playing first.
Wow, that game was unbelievable.
Yeah, we'll have to talk with them about that game afterward. I think you got to wonder. Steve, I can understand. I don't understand what allowed it at all.
I agree. Steve's play, I do understand.
Steve was being patient. He didn't feel any pressure. He's going to wait, try to force a counter.
Your turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You would not generally assume your opponent has 2 essentially untargetable embraces in hand.
Jon has the Redeem, which is
Aha, beat.
bad for worse
Your turn.
deck.
Might as well pay.
I don't know about that.
You think so?
might.
He has tons of L's.
Yeah, but he's better off casting Dramasaur, isn't he?
Thank you. No blood.
But he'll have 3 mana next turn. Ah.
Go.
John
Hey.
is stalled at 2 land with no cycling cards.
Ah, flux that.
Your turn.
Can he sink it? Sink it?
Oh, sure. I'm sorry.
He better sink
Better
it.
sink it.
Yep. Done? Yeah.
That's
it's a
better than
page.
nothing. Finkel's deck is
Okay,
good with
your
2
turn.
mana in play, though. Still works fine.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Got tired of her.
Pendulflux was the wrecking ball there.
Worst deck's the kind of deck that can really, red-green deck that can really give blue-white a problem because it has so much removal
And large creatures.
and large creatures. Very hard to deal
Let's
with.
see Shiv's Embrace at a worth. That would
Yeah, we haven't seen that ever. Well, he's got a realist and a
pacifism.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
Your turn.
Imaginary pet, really good against red-green.
Back.
Oh, this again. That's still okay.
This doesn't
Double.
work. You can't heat
Raid the
ray.
pet.
Do not heat ray
Make
that
it
pet.
5/5.
Oops.
I
Okay.
can't believe Worth did that.
Kill it.
He kills both though.
You're up.
Kill both.
Oh my.
Kill both. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Worth. That was a big mistake. That wasn't too good.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What takes 1 going to 19? Life totals are 19 and 19.
Your turn.
How did Worth not? I guess he's just frustrated by the mistake and didn't realize he could kill both.
Yeah. He's shaking his head right now. Oh, drew another runner.
Yeah, but that page is going to be annoying the rest of the game.
He has Steam Blast. If worst comes to worst.
God, him drawing runners is so bad here. He wants to draw like Dramasaur. Oh, now Steam Blast is fine.
He's got, yeah. Oh, he has Hush too, but he'll probably Steam Blast. Is there a reason to Steam Blast yet?
No,
Almost
there's
every
no
creature
there's
in
no
Finkel's
reason
deck.
to Steam
He's
Blast.
not exactly
You just cast Swine here.
under the hammer here, yeah.
That Redeem is going to cause a big Steam Blast problem later, I have a feeling. Now
Finkel's
John's
still
drawing plenty of
unable to draw
land.
double blue again.
Cycle. Yep.
Draw, power.
Powers.
Too bad. Attack.
Finkel has 7 blue sources in his deck.
Will he pass by the swine too? Probably not. Oh. Aha.
Yep. Your turn.
That's good. Dead. Dead swine.
No way, he's gladly going to pay for that.
Think so?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
What else is he going to do? Now he's got a herder.
No buff. Your turn.
Double trample, that's
Yeah.
true.
How does that work with Furnace
I
of
believe
Wrath
if
and
I believe
Black Death?
if they have Furnace of Wrath is in play and they block with Jackal Pup,
They get doubly trampled?
Okay.
well, it's normally double, and then
Yeah,
that's
but
doubled
doubly,
again.
quadruply trampled?
Right.
Because of Elvish Herder?
Sure.
Exponential.
Scald.
Skull.
He has realist. He has realist. Not
He
big
has
deal.
1 island.
Yeah. I think it's not real dependent on blue mana. Cathodian Page. Slaughter. Man, that's too good. Cathodian's so good.
So if he casts this Gargoyle, we're just going to have to let the Swine go and Hush just to kill the Gargoyle and the Pacifism?
Yeah.
Your turn.
So Jon Finkel's attempting to become the 5th player to reach two Pro Tour finals. The previous 4 are Mark Justice, David Mills, Ben Rubin, and Tommy Hovey. Everyone has lost all of those except Hovey, who's won both. And John, obviously, if he makes it.
So we can Hush now. Pretty good deal with Hush. Dope.
And Steve could do the same.
Stride over with the runner. Probably not.
Your turn.
Not again.
Not again. Man, imagine if the page were not in play this game.
If the page was not in play, then there'd be a big beating. But if Somnifor was in play, but,
Yeah, but
Finkel's not going to cast it
he's
until
not
he's
going to
6th
cast his
land.
Ray. Exactly. He's being safe. Very smart. Worth not doing a whole lot. Cast Scald now.
That'll learn him.
Hop hop.
Priest.
Guess Steam Blast is not on the agenda for a while. Definitely not. Can sink it.
Okay. Your turn.
Lets it go. Draw land. Ooh, meaty. It's pretty good.
Your turn.
I don't know about worth casting all these steam blastable creatures.
Yeah. Draws Lyrist.
Now Somnifor is like Serpent Warrior,
Yeah,
Why?
but different.
different. Tap
Poppy
fly.
brings it.
Yeah, just block. Big.
Block. Yep. Okay, give me 2, 2. Done? Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, done.
Draw a land. Cast Realist. Is there even a reason to cast Realist? I guess. Chunk.
Yep.
Skull goes away.
Your turn.
So what's worth looking to draw right now, besides Wild
I
Dogs?
bet he cycles the dog this
Yeah.
time.
Guess something huge, Winding Worm.
Worth wants to draw Heat Ray so thinks he can kill the Cathodian.
Yeah, Finkel's got to be feeling really comfortable right now.
With Redeem in his hand against worst
Yeah,
deck.
redeem,
Yes.
sink, and rewind.
First.
Cast Lyrist.
Your
So
turn.
I guess there's no plans of Steam Blasting ever.
No. He's not going to get power sunk anytime soon. That's
Oh, there's
for sure.
the island. All right, so Somnifor can come down now. Big problems.
Your turn.
I'd cycle the dog,
Yep. Draw a Heat Ray. Needs to draw a Heat Ray pretty bad right now.
but it's just going to get redeemed, and then he's
No,
going to cry.
But then he can Steam Blast. He's got to. His creatures do nothing.
You know, he's going to attempt to Steam Blast now, and it's going to destroy him.
Oh, it's not that bad.
If you like creatures,
I'll
it is.
6 for 1 myself. But your Somnifor
He'll
dies.
kill something. It won't be a Somnifor or an Angelic Page.
Oh, he's looking at it. What a dilemma. Once again, rares. Good old rares. Gotta love them.
He's going to bring it first.
Bring it and blast.
Maybe John will blow the Redeem off the block. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Seems unlikely.
Undaunted.
It's, used to. Alright. My Cathodian 4/4. Okay. I'll do, 2 and 1. Yeah, 2 and 1.
Here comes the blast. Not gonna. Oh, this is.
Final damage to these 2 creatures.
Oh, the beating of a lifetime.
Ow! Worth takes 2, going to 16. Finkel
Oh,
takes 2.
wait,
going
wait.
to 14.
Somnifor can't tap anything.
Yes, it. Oh, yeah!
It has to tap one of John's creatures.
No. You may.
I know.
You wish. And now he has rewind and sync. It's over.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
what are you going to do?
Yep, you're gonna lose.
I can't believe a dead guy's making the finals. This isn't a real problem. This is an expected
Clonk.
5. Okay.
possibility and worst plan.
Tree folk gets sunk. It doesn't even do anything. Yeah.
Your turn.
I can just pacify it, kill him. Worth's at 5. Pacifism, game. That's match. Jon Finkel wins 3 games to 1.